The Sunday evening marks the start of the Jewish New Year known as Rosh Hashanah. For many Jews, the options for toasting the holiday are somewhat limited. NBC Bay Area's Joe Rosado Jr., though, shows us how a Livermore rabbi is hoping to change that.
The Livermore Valley has a reputation for some of the nation's finest wines, but for many, those fine wines are undrinkable. That's because to those of the Jewish faith, they simply aren't kosher.
Born in New York City, never seen a vineyard in my life.
Though we may not know the working end of a grape crusher, Rabbi Raleigh Resnick is out to change Livermore's wine industry. The Tri-Valley rabbi is teaming up with the Livermore winemaker to create what he says is the region's first kosher wine.
To be able to bridge and fuse the Livermore wine culture with the Jewish community, it's literally fusing heaven and earth together.
But before any fusing can take place, Resnick will face a steep learning curve. His background as a Manhattanite didn't exactly prepare him for the rigors of crushing and barreling.
In my culture of skyscrapers and yellow taxi cabs, this was as foreign to me as was Antarctica.
Fortunately, the rabbi will fall under the tutelage of winemaker/construction foreman Mitchell Katz, whose winery is donating the grapes, equipment, and the know-how.
Everything has to be touched and done by the rabbi, so technically he'll be making the wine. He even wants to drive the forklift, and he's never driven the forklift before.
Despite the limitations, Katz and Resnick hope to produce 70 cases of kosher cabernet in time for next year's Rosh Hashanah holiday. Though it's hard to say who's getting the better end of the deal.
The rabbi said he has to punch down his particular grapes, and I say, great, well, you can punch down some of mine while you're at it.
In order for the wine to be labeled kosher, Resnick must supervise everything from the crushing of grapes to the cleaning of machinery. And though he isn't sure what the wine will be called or where it will be sold, he is sure he'll be toasting the next Jewish New Year in style. Joe Rosado Jr., NBC Bay Area News.